Hi, I will be doing a video on the reflection of the lesson, talking about the effectiveness of the lesson, basically how the lesson went and how the lesson was carried out and how the learners took the lesson. Okay, so I'll be starting off with the self-reflection. Basically, self-reflection, it's my own perspective on how I see the lesson, how the lesson was, and what I personally learned from the lesson. Okay, now dealing with learners of different age, there's different experience to it. I'll start with the ones that are of a tender age. Dealing with the ones that are a little bit younger, the primary school learners, or as we call them, the senior phase learners. So I was working with senior phase learners of natural science grade 7. Now the grade 7 learners compared to the FET learners are very different. The grade 7 learners first are very fragile. There are certain concepts that they need thorough explanation, and there are certain concepts that needs to be illustrated in a different way so that the learners can have a better understanding of what the lesson is about. Now, firstly, the lesson, the topic that we were talking about in natural science, it was energy and change, and then the other lesson that I managed to touch, or the other topic that I managed to touch, was planet Earth and beyond. These are two different lessons. Energy and change basically talks about how energy is converted, transferred, and the other one talks about the planet and beyond talks about the natural occurrence of the Earth's rotation and natural occurrence of the Earth's tilt, day and night, season, and so forth. Now, back to explaining to how different the learners were, which is my own self-reflection. Now, as I said, the grade 7s are malleable. They need patience when you're delivering a lesson. You need to be very patient with them. And in most cases, scientific words need to be translated back into simpler terms so that they can make sense out of it. Now, the FET learners are very different. We are talking about the grade 12 learners. We're talking about individuals who are soon to become young adults, if I may put it, or soon to enter the door of varsity. Now, these ones, they have a clear background and a fresh background on scientific terms, scientific theories, and so forth, as compared to the other ones. Now, the only difficulties or the only difference with the senior phase is that the FET phase learners, they are almost like 50% ready to accept and understand the knowledge or the lesson that they've been taught. So they are easy to deal with, they are easy to break down, discuss concepts with. But when it comes to the matters of management, class management, and managing them as individual, they are a little bit workful compared to the younger ones. Now, this other thing that I'm going to talk about is the success and reasoning. Now, the success and reasonings are the goals that I managed to achieve when working with learners, and the successes is that learners of different backgrounds, learners of different ethnics, learners of different abilities, they all need to be addressed or assessed in a different way because they are all different. Now, dealing with different learners and handling them in a different way, I've managed to have successful results in trying to understand them in their own way and trying to morph the knowledge in a way that they will understand them, or alter it in a way that they will easily grasp. So basically what I'm saying is that not being rigid is a very successful strategy when dealing with learners of different kind. And the challenges that I managed to, or the challenges that I encountered, it was management of class, management of learners, and discipline of learners, and making sure that the lesson goes according to time. If the lesson is, let's say, 1 hour, I should make sure that I deliver the lesson in 1 hour. The activities will be given in a certain time, and the correction will be done at a certain time. So time management is very important, and that is basically what I've realized. So the challenges that I had was making sure that I squeeze everything in one period while I manage the class, while I discipline the class, and while I make sure that I pay attention to everybody. Because one other thing that stands out is that the senior phase learners are almost double the amount of the FET learners. So it makes it hard for them to manage, but easy to work with, as compared to the ones that are low in numbers but are a little bit difficult, and they need more time and need more management. Now, the improvements that I encountered or managed to have was that the changes that I would make for future lessons is that basically I would change my management skills so that the class can be well managed. Come up with a way that includes each and every learner in their own way. It could be during school time and after school time, so that each and every learner can have a chance to participate. Each and every learner can have a chance to be involved, and also have that sense of belonging in the class, because it's very important for a learner to have a sense of belonging. It makes it easy for them to picture themselves in the near future, picture themselves here, and picture themselves utilizing whatever that they've been given, because visualization is very important, and learners believe what they see, and visual is very effective when it comes to that. So those are the improvements that I would do. The other improvements that I would add is make more use of alternative materials like videos, models, graphs, or any other type of knowledge that evokes other types of senses, like including visual learning, including experiential learning, going into the lab, going outdoor and experiencing, or comparing different plants. If we're working with plants, if we're working with chemicals, we go into the lab and we work with actual chemicals. So being hands-on is very effective for learners, and making sure that they picture themselves in that specific career or in that specific topic. It's very important, because then they will participate wholeheartedly. So that's my reflection of the lesson. Thank you very much.